Many years ago, I was attending a planning meeting about setting up a welding shop in the school where I worked. Several people were present at the meeting, but I was the only technician. About midway into the meeting, the young architect who was in charge of the physical installation of the shop asked me a question. She was a young architect, fresh out of school, and she was taking this all quite seriously. And she asked me, "You requested 2 fire blankets in the shop. Where should they be positioned?" Now, I don't know why I said what I said, but I said it just the same. What I said was, looking at her quite seriously, where they are isn't that important, because a burning student really runs fast. Now, you could have heard a pin drop if it wasn't for the sound of all the jaws dropping. Now, I thought that my witty retort was quite funny, but I was the only one to think that. And after a few seconds of silence, which seemed like a few hours, well, we got back to the meeting and things continued on. From that meeting, I learned 3 things. Machine shops are dangerous places. I mean, we're not policemen, we're not firemen or soldiers, but we still face certain dangers every day. And one way of dealing with that is to make light of those situations. The second thing I learned is that many administrative people don't share that twisted sense of humor. And the third thing I learned is that looking stupid every now and then is really not a bad thing. The only option to looking stupid every now and then is to think through everything you're going to say. And that results ultimately, more often than not, in not saying anything at all. To be quite honest, almost 20 years after the meeting, I still chuckle a little bit every time I think about it. So there you go. That's the story of the week.